Hey kids, welcome to the jungle, where every day is an adventure. Today, I have a funny and exciting story for you about a smart little rabbit and a big, proud lion. This isn't just any story. It's about quick thinking, clever ideas, and a lot of laughs. So are you ready to hop into the action? Let's begin. A long, long time ago, in the middle of a bustling jungle full of chattering monkeys, colorful birds, and playful deer, there lived two very different animals, a rabbit and a lion. The rabbit was small, fast, and full of wild ideas, while the lion was huge, strong, and let's be honest, a little too proud of his gorgeous mane. Everyone in the jungle feared the lion because he was the king of the jungle. He could roar so loud that even the trees shook. But guess what? This king of the jungle was about to meet his match, in the form of one tiny but super smart rabbit. Let's see how it all happened. One sunny morning, the lion woke up with his stomach rumbling louder than thunder. "Grr!" he growled, patting his tummy. "I need food now!" The lion stepped out into the jungle, his big brown eyes scanning the trees and bushes for a snack. All the animals scattered as soon as they saw him. Birds flew, monkeys swung to the tallest branches, and even the lazy tortoise waddled away as fast as he could. But hiding behind a small bush was a tiny rabbit munching on a juicy carrot. He had no clue the lion was nearby. The lion's sharp eyes landed on the rabbit and his mouth started to water. "Perfect," the lion said, licking his lips. "A nice crunchy rabbit sandwich is just what I need." The rabbit's big ears twitched as he heard the lion's paw steps approaching. Uh-oh! He knew he was in trouble. The lion cornered the rabbit under a big shady tree, his sharp teeth shining in the sunlight. "Gotcha!" the lion roared. The rabbit's heart was racing, but instead of panicking, he quickly came up with a brilliant plan. "Oh, mighty king of the jungle," said the rabbit, bowing low. "How lucky I am that you chose me for your meal. But wait, I have an idea that I think you'll love even more than eating me." The lion raised an eyebrow. He was curious. "What idea?" he asked with a growl. The rabbit clapped his hands. "Your Majesty, everyone already knows you're strong. You're powerful. But have you ever thought about being the most handsome lion in the jungle, too? With your gorgeous mane, you could be the king of beauty." The lion tilted his head, his ego tickled. "Go on," he said, puffing out his chest. "Let me weave your mane into a masterpiece," said the rabbit, flashing his confident grin. "A style so grand, so royal, that all the animals in the jungle will admire you even more than they do now." The lion rubbed his chin, considering the idea. The thought of looking more majestic sounded amazing. After all, who wouldn't want to be both strong and stylish? His empty stomach could wait. This sounded like an opportunity he couldn't refuse. "All right, rabbit," the lion said with a huge smile. "I'll give you a chance, but no funny business." The rabbit beamed. "Oh, I promise your Majesty, you'll love this." He pointed to an old wooden stool sitting under the tree. "Please, Your Highness, take a seat on that stool so I can work on your fabulous mane." The lion plopped down on the stool, his tail swishing excitedly. The rabbit hopped behind him, pretending to admire the lion's mane up close. "Wow, such shiny hair, so perfect, so thick," he said dramatically. The lion chuckled, clearly enjoying the compliments. I know, he said smugly, flipping part of his mane. The rabbit began weaving strands of the lion's mane, humming a little tune, but little did the lion know. The rabbit wasn't just weaving his hair into a royal style. Oh no, the sneaky little fellow was braiding the lion's hair into the strong, sturdy branch of the tree above them. "Just a few more touches, Your Majesty," the rabbit said, his paws moving as fast as the wind. The lion closed his eyes, daydreaming about how impressed all the jungle animals would be. "The king of handsomeness," he mumbled, grinning. The rabbit, meanwhile, was desperately trying not to laugh. At last, the rabbit stepped back and clapped his hands. "Your Majesty, it is complete. You are now the most magnificent lion in the entire jungle." The lion opened his eyes, beaming with pride. "Really? How do I look?" he asked. "Oh, better than words can describe," said the rabbit. "But, I think you should enjoy your new look in the shade for a while." The rabbit pretended to bow again, but as he straightened up, he whispered, "Time to run." And in the blink of an eye, the rabbit zoomed away, kicking up a small cloud of dust as he escaped. The lion blinked in confusion. "Wait, why are you running?" he roared. He tried to get up and chase the rabbit, but oh no, his magnificent mane was stuck. It was woven so tightly into the branch that the lion couldn't move at all. "Hey, what is this?" the lion roared, thrashing and tugging, but it was no use. The clever rabbit had tied him up good. The lion wriggled and roared, but his mane refused to let go of the branch. "I've been tricked," he bellowed, shaking the tree so hard that some leaves fell down. Hearing all the commotion, the other jungle animals peeked out from their hiding spots to see what was going on. When they saw the mighty lion stuck to a tree like a tangled kite, they couldn't help but laugh. "He got caught in his own ego," whispered a monkey, snickering. "Oh dear, the king of the jungle is having a bad hair day," giggled a parrot, flapping its colorful wings. The lion glared at them, but there was nothing he could do except sit there, tangled and embarrassed. The more he struggled, the tighter the braids seemed to get. Meanwhile, the rabbit had already hopped far away to safety. He couldn't stop laughing as he imagined the lion's furious face. "Ha! That'll teach him to mess with a clever rabbit like me," he said, hopping cheerfully back to his burrow. As he nibbled on another juicy carrot, he thought about how he managed to outsmart the king of the jungle. "Big muscles might be scary," he said to himself, grinning, "but a smart brain beats muscles any day." After hours of roaring and tugging, the lion finally managed to free himself from the tree. His mane was a total mess, with branches and leaves sticking out everywhere. He looked less like the king of the jungle and more like a feather duster. The lion sighed, realizing how silly he had been. "I guess being too proud isn't always a good thing," he muttered to himself. From that day on, the lion decided it was okay to admit when someone else was smarter than he was, even if that someone was a tiny rabbit. The story of the clever rabbit and the hungry lion quickly became the jungle's favorite tale. Animals would laugh and chatter about it around the watering hole, and even years later, they never stopped teasing the lion. "Hey, Your Majesty, need a hairstylist?" the monkeys would say, swinging from the treetops. The rabbit, of course, became a legend in the jungle. Everyone admired him for his quick thinking. And the lion? Well, let's just say he decided to stay away from rabbits for a very, very long time. So kids, what can we learn from this hilarious jungle adventure? Sometimes being big and strong isn't enough. You also need to use your brain to solve problems and get out of sticky situations. And remember, a little bit of kindness and humor can go a long way too. Next time you hear a lion roar, think of our clever rabbit and his brilliant plan. Because as they say, brains over brawn wins the day. Thank you for joining me for this special story time. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, leave a comment, and hit the notification bell to get automatic notification next time we upload a new kids story video. Also, visit our website at www.pmbell.com for educational and entertaining children's books with assorted interesting stories. These books are specifically made for kids like you, and we know you will enjoy them. Some of the titles are Nelson Goes to the Dentist, Nelson's Summer Vacation, The Most Important Thing, and many more. See you next time.